Welcome back to the Gameplay Podcast. What a delight to have my listeners back again. I hope that everyone is having a great Saturday. It may not be a Saturday when you watch this, because that's how, YouTube works. You can watch these videos back again on any day you want. Anyway, let's crack on to today's topic, which is the drama between Sniper Wolfe and Jack's film on YouTube. So yeah, if you don't know, there's this content creator called Sniper Wolfe, and she does reactions to TikToks, but sometimes she doesn't credit the creators of those TikToks, and sometimes she does. But sometimes she might, like if there's commentary in the videos, she'll just cut their commentary out and repeat the commentary as if it was her own, like her own thought process commentary. So that's not great. But she doesn't really add much insight into her videos when she records. Like, she just states the obvious. So if it's like a dog running like across the yard, she'll be like, dog beat just bolting from one end to the other. And and it's like, well, we have eyes, but yes, there was one time where she just completely edited a TikTok straight into her video and didn't put a face cam or commentary in in her video. So like, there was a TikTok that she just stole and just copied and pasted it into her own commentary video, except minus the face cam, minus the commentary. And yeah, I don't even think she credited the creator that she stole. So that was like copy and paste. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, she's not really pretending that those TikToks are hers. But I guess it is nice to credit the creators. But yeah, so Jack's film, I guess, is furious because she's like earning a ton of money off other people's content without even implementing her own opinion or insight into the videos. But I guess, like, the thing with Sniper Wolfe's videos is that it makes people feel like they're losing brain cells. Because, we don't learn anything from watching her videos. It's kind of like when you, like, there's a lot of creation, like, a lot of YouTubers who react to people's TikToks, but they credit the creators, and they add, like, their own input into their videos. So you kind of watch their videos to see their reaction, like to see their opinion about the videos, rather than you're just watching TikToks through another person's platform. I mean, I guess that's the other thing. Like, if Sniper Wolf is literally just copying and pasting people's TikToks onto her video, she gets all the views, and the people on TikTok don't get those views. So I guess in a way she's like taking other people's views on TikTok. Because, you know, once someone has watched a video, they're not gonna watch it again. Like, they're not gonna, if someone's reacting to something on TikTok, they're not then gonna go into the TikTok and find that same video. So I guess that's fair enough to be furious about. But I guess like the other thing is like there are YouTubers out there who put in a ton of effort into their videos, and then there are people like Sniper Wolf who don't at all put in a lot of effort, and kind of do this similar stuff for the whole channel, and they earn a ton of money on YouTube just for doing that. And it's like, well, you know, it's like, what is even YouTube, I guess? Because I say, like, I think there are people out there who react to movies, like I don't know, like there are reaction channels who literally all they do is make facial expressions and don't say a lot. Like, they'll be watching a movie and then it's just them watching the movie and going, haha, oh, that's funny. Oh, how hilarious. You know, like, that's the whole thing. And it's like, I'm literally just watching these videos through your channel. Like, add some kind of substance to the videos, you know? I have written down in my notes that it comes down to like jealousy, I guess. People who put in effort don't always necessarily earn as much as those who just don't put in any effort. But I guess that's a fair argument, because it's like, well, if I'm putting in effort and more people are getting more subscribers with those who don't put in any effort, then it's like, well, what am I even doing, you know? But, you know, I was thinking actually, this YouTube channel called vidIQ, which is like, you know, a YouTube channel about YouTube and how to like gain subscribers and monetize your channel, and all that. And I just think, I think like sometimes they talk about kind of what's good viewership and what's not, like what things you should add into your videos to like kind of wow viewers, or to bring viewers into your channel, and what's kind of like the main attraction, and all of this you know, things, and I don't know if there's like content creators out there who are supposedly putting in zero effort and not adding anything to their reaction videos and still gaining tons of views and earning a lot from YouTube. Would you think that that's kind of going against like the vidIQ practices? Like, because they practice like, well, not practice, but like they on their channel, it's all about, you know, the main attraction and what you should be doing in your videos to wow the views, to wow the subscribers, and kind of how you should edit your videos to, you know, bring in viewers, be like, oh, you know, we need you need to do this, so then your viewers can come in, or like you need to edit your videos like this, you need to sound like this, you need to do this, do that. But I mean, don't get me wrong, like VidIQ also just mentions, just be yourself and authentic, because that's the best way to come across in your YouTube videos, and people will see that. You don't need to fake doing anything. Just be your true self, and maybe zero effort is being true self. I guess it also makes me think that like there's so much structure out there on how to do a YouTube video. Like if you want to gain views, do this. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you want to gain watch hours, you must do this. If you want to gain attraction, design your thumbnails like this. And it's just like sure, you could, do your YouTube channel by those structures. And it will work, I guess. But I don't know, like when there's so much structure, like the passion kind of goes away. It's kind of like, if I'm doing my YouTube channel by these things, then it's like, yeah, I'm not really enjoying it, because it's like these are structures that are like set. Well, I guess it's set by the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't leave. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. But it doesn't leave room for, I don't know, creativity, I guess. Yeah, like literally you could just upload anything to YouTube and continue on what you are doing, no matter what it is. And over time, those people will gain views and subscribers. It might take a longer time than those who follow a set structure, but they'll get there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just think like you do you, man. Like, do YouTube however you want to do YouTube, because really people will literally watch anything online. Like literally anything. Like a few years ago, Shia LaBeouf live streamed himself watching all his movies in one sitting in a cinema, and thousands of people watched the live stream, and tons of people showed up to the cinema to watch his movies with him. And like, I mean, I guess I understand, he's a celebrity, so he's like, oh, a celebrity, I get to watch a movie with celebrities. But also, Shia LaBeouf is a little insane, but never mind. I think I remember reading a subreddit at a time about people who were lining up outside the cinema to get him, and the cinema was packed, and I think they only let people... So, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so they just like, the cinema was just so packed, and they only let people in when someone left. But yeah, I remember some people waited for so long that they started making friends with the people in line. But yeah, I don't know if they had like TVs in the lobby or what, or like maybe they didn't, because that's why they were all just trying to make small talk, I guess. But oh god, I need to find it. I need to find this subreddit. Alright, so I found the subreddit. It says, like someone posted this on Reddit, I guess. I'm currently standing in the line in the lobby of the Angelica. Crazy how many people are here at 3 a.m. knowing that they may not get in until 6 or 7 a.m. Overall, the vibe is good though, and people seem to be enjoying themselves. Looking forward to getting in soon. And it's like, edit. Here's a panorama photo of the lobby around 3:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it literally was just a photo. Edit 2. About 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The line near the back is thinning out a bit. If you're in the area, interested in coming, I'd recommend the early morning, maybe 9 a.m. Edit 3. It's 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm nearly there. Hopes are high, and the entire lobby is filled with echoes of dozens of people shouting, "Just do it!" Final edit. I got into the theatre around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and promptly almost tripped over Shia walking in. Overall, it was a surreal experience to get engrossed in the films and forget that Shia was sitting literally 3 seats to my left. I stayed for the second half of the Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, New York, I Love You, and Eagle Eye. Overall, good time. Plus, you can see me struggling to get past people on the live stream. But, oh my god. Like, that's insane. People didn't get sleep. Like, that's, oh my god. There was like a whole subreddit, like in that same subreddit, people were writing commentary about the live stream because it went on for 3 days and people stayed up all through the night commentating on Reddit about what is happening in the 10-hour live stream. Oh my god, that's so bizarre. I mean, I read through some of them. Like, the subreddit is still up there. If you just, like, Google Shia LaBeouf 10-hour live stream, I don't know, cinema subreddit. It's quite long to Google search, but it's still there. And it was like years ago. 7 years ago. And it's just like, oh, you know, Shia LaBeouf is on the floor sleeping. Shia LaBeouf just leaving mid-movie. But yeah, God, the mental game, yeah, would have been bizarre. Like, there were people just waiting in the lobby who they weren't even sure that they would get in or not. So if they did get in, when they got in, it was truly a miracle. Like, that would drive me insane. I'm like, because I think it was free. Like, you didn't have to pay to get in. I think it was free. Well, you would hope it's free because it's like 10-hour live stream. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people stayed in the cinema for the whole 10 hours. But yeah, it would have been like massive mental game for sure. You know what's funny though? Apparently, Shia, like, he left the cinema multiple times, just mid-movie, and he watched like some sequels of different movies that he wasn't even in. Like, I don't know, was there sequels of the movies of the Transformers that he wasn't in? Was he in the Transformers? I don't know. I have never watched a single Shia LaBeouf movie. Actually, that's not wrong. That's not... God, my brain. That's not right, is what I mean. I watched Holes. That's literally the only movie of his that I've ever watched. But yes. But yeah, no, I guess, like I said earlier, like, I guess because he's a celebrity, you know, people are like, yeah, I would absolutely watch this. I would go to the place, go to the cinema in real life, and watch these movies with him for 10 hours. And, I mean, it was live streamed, so it was on YouTube. And people were like, yeah, for sure I would watch this. And they did. So, people watched all around the world. So that's insane. And I guess proves literally anyone would watch literally anything. So, you do you, I guess. The people in the line probably thought, you know, it's not about the reason what we came here for. It's about the journey and the friends we made along the way. It's not about the outcome. It's about the journey. Do you know what though? So Shia LaBeouf, he did a few experiments. What are they called? Public experiments? I don't know what they're called. Social experiments? Oh god, I don't know. And like there was one time he kind of just sat on a chair in public with the sign that said, you can do anything to me. Anything. And yeah, I think he got like beat up quite a few times. He had some chains next to him, so some people like tied him up. Some people hit him with the chains. Like, I just honestly, and I think like some people were like, anything, and he was like kind of forcing people to be like, yeah, literally hit me. Because he's insane. But yeah, he's a little crazy. I did a little experiment myself, not as crazy as Shia has done, but you know, several years ago I was out shopping for clothes and I went to try on a shirt, and I took one of those pictures that you take in the change rooms, like with the mirror, and a selfie, some might say, is called. What I did is I kind of got my belly and I like sucked in to make myself look a bit skinnier on purpose, just to see what people would say, because I thought it would be funny to see what people would say. I mean, you would think that at the time of me doing that, you're like, oh, I was a bit self-conscious of my look, of my physique, but no. That was not the case, because I, you know, was quite happy with how I look. I just thought, I wonder what people would say. Not insecure. But yeah, like expected, when I uploaded the picture, you know, people were complimenting me about how amazing I look. I guess that kind of like says something about society, and you know, it was 2013, so who knows, maybe, you know, the world's changed, I guess, or society has changed their minds, because, you know, people thought that being skinny was associated to looking healthy, and you know, that's not always the case. because everyone has different meaning of healthy, and people have different body shapes, and that's okay. But yeah, I mean, again, not insecure. Well, at least 2013 me wasn't insecure. I'm not insecure now. I don't know why I'm explaining myself, but like, just saying. I'm very secure person. But okay, so circling back, I got Chat Jupiter to write a story about Shia LaBeouf. Says, once upon a time, there was a man named Shia LaBeouf who was known for his eccentricity. One day, he decided to take his love for movies and live streaming to a whole new level. He set up a camera in his living room and started streaming all of his movies, one after another, for a marathon that lasted over 10 hours. Now, Shia LaBeouf was not one to do things in a conventional way. As he was streaming his movies, he decided to act out all the roles himself, even the female characters. He would quickly change costumes and wigs between scenes, bringing each character to life with his own unique flair. As the hours went by, word started spreading about Shia's crazy live stream. People from all over the world tuned in to watch this wild spectacle. I mean, people from all over the world tuned in to the crazy live stream anyway. The one that he did in the cinema. Like, he had a camera on him, and he was just making... Okay. He is like the definition of a YouTuber watching movies and just going, haha, oh, that's a good one. Oh, how sad. No way. You know, like, that was all his reaction. And sometimes he would just get up, sleep on the floor, or just leave hours at a time. Yeah, and that was like, people will watch anything. I should start a TED Talk. No, I should not. Anyway, let's continue the story. So, what was I up to? He would, okay. Alright, some couldn't believe what they were seeing, while others couldn't help but burst into laughter at Shia's hilarious interpretation of the characters. At one point, Shia had to portray a scene where his character had to run away from hordes of zombies. Instead of using special effects, he decided to actually run around his living room, screaming and flailing his arms. It was a sight to behold, and viewers couldn't control their laughter as they watched Shia's over-the-top performance. Throughout the marathon, Shia's energy never waned. He danced, sung, and even improvised funny lines in between scenes. His sheer dedication and commitment to entertaining his audience left everyone in stitches, laughing out loud from the comfort of their own homes. By the end of the live stream, Shia had not only streamed all his movies, but had also created a one-of-a-kind comedy show. People couldn't stop talking about the crazy man Shia LaBeouf and his unforgettable movie marathon. And so, Shia's live stream became a legendary event reminding us all to embrace our creativity and let our eccentricities shine. Man, ChatGPT, you be putting knowledge. Okay, we've added to the story. As Shia LaBeouf continued his live streaming marathon, he decided to take things to an even crazier level. In addition to streaming from his living room, he decided to set up a projector in a local cinema and live stream his movies there. The news of this unique cinematic experience spread like wildfire, and people flocked to theaters to witness Shia's madness firsthand. The cinema was packed with laughter, ready viewers, eagerly waiting to see what Shia would do next. To add to the spectacle, Shia decided to make the cinema his temporary home. During the marathon, he brought a cozy sleeping bag and set up right in the middle of the theater floor. Every few hours, when a movie ended, Shia would take a quick power nap, catching some Z's before jumping back into character for the next film. But Shia didn't just stay in the theater the entire time. No. He would occasionally leave the building to grab some refreshments and bring them back to share with the audience. Imagine the surprise of the cinema staff when they saw Shia LaBeouf casually strolling out of the theater, returning shortly after with popcorn and soda for everyone. The viewers couldn't believe their luck. Not only were they watching Shia LaBeouf's hilarious live streams, but they were also being treated to impromptu snack breaks by the man himself. The laughter echoed through the theater as Shia's antics became even more outrageous with each passing movie. By the end of the marathon, Shia had not only entertained the audience with his movies, but also created unforgettable experience. The cinema staff and viewers couldn't stop talking about the crazy man who live streamed his movies, slept on the floor, and even left the building for refreshments. Shia had once again proven that he was not just an actor, but a master of creating unforgettable moments. And as people left the cinema, their laughter echoed in the streets, a testament to the absurdity and the brilliance of Shia's live streaming marathon. I was just thinking, imagine if that actually happened, like Shia went out, just got a ton of food for everyone, and, he just bought like random stuff, didn't even ask what people like, he just bought a shit ton of food, and he was like, everyone, here you go, here's some food, and some people were like, I don't like those, or like, they were just like, oh, I'm not a fan of them, and he's there, he's like, just do it. That would be, man, the scenario. I'm gonna keep going with this chat GPT. And so the story continues. As clock ticked closer to the 10-hour mark, Shia LaBeouf prepared for his grand final. The audience at the cinema and the viewers from around the world were filled with anticipation, wondering how Shia would bring his live stream to a close. With a mischievous glint on his eye, Shia stood up from his cozy sleeping spot on the theater floor. He took a deep breath and walked to the center of the stage, facing the audience and the camera. In a sudden burst of energy, Shia raised his arms into the air and shouted, "Just do it!" The intensity of his voice startled everyone, but it quickly turned into a laughter as they realized Shia was playfully referencing his famous motivational video. With a wide grin on his face, Shia turned around and began to walk off the stage. But he couldn't just leave in a normal way. No. That wouldn't be Shia's style. Audacity. Instead, he did a quick spin, striking a pose before disappearing behind the curtains. The audience erupted into applause and laughter, thoroughly entertained by Shia's final act of theatrics. The viewers online couldn't stop sharing clips of Shia's grand exit, spreading the joy and humor to even more people. And so, Shia LaBeouf's epic 10-hour live stream came to an end, leaving behind a trail of laughter, inspiration, and unforgettable moments. Shia had once again proven himself to a master of entertainment, using his creativity and eccentricity to bring joy to people's lives. As the light dimmed to the cinema and live stream ended online, everyone carried the memories of Shia's hilarious and unique movie marathon with them. And whenever they needed a good laugh or a reminder to embrace their own quirks, they would think back to that day when Shia LaBeouf brought his movies to life in the most outrageous and forgettable way. I'm thoroughly disappointed. Not by the story, but by the fact that they didn't actually happen. I kind of wish that happened. That's a 10-hour live stream that I would watch. Especially the part where he goes out, buys food for every person that's there, including the people in the lobby who had been like waiting several hours, like 6 hours in the lobby, more than 6 hours, overnight. Well, that could be 6 hours. People in the cinema, he goes out, gets food for everyone that's in the building. Like, now I'm just offended, actually. I'm just disappointed that he didn't think of that. Like, man, that would have been... That... No, I can't think of it too much because I'm just going to be more annoyed. I'm like, man, why didn't he do that? That's the least he could have done. Yeah, because it was literally just his reaction. Like, I think it's still up on YouTube, actually. You could probably watch the 10-hour live stream. Or, better still, go and read the commentary that people left on the subreddit. Because it's things like, oh, Shia's left. Oh, another, because the camera was just like situated on one seat, which was the seat that Shia was sitting on. So when he left, someone came inside the cinema and sat on his seat, and then people were like, oh, someone's sitting on Shia's seat. Oh, I mean, they'll probably have to move when he came back, but or I think someone, when he went and slept on the floor, that bit is true. When he went and slept on the floor, I think someone sat in his seat. But yeah, it's just, I mean, he does do some crazy stuff, like some of his facial features, expressions is what I was meaning. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end my podcast here, and just let y'all watch the rest of this Pokemon game. Thank you all so much for watching this, and hope everyone has a lovely weekend. You know, in Australia, it's Father's Day tomorrow. So if you live in Australia, happy Father's Day. But yeah, so please subscribe to my channel. That'd be amazing. I'm just ending my podcast. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.